Hey everyone, this is Ruff here, and we're back with some more StarCraft 2 placement matches on 2v2 ladder. Now this time it's going to be a continuation of our little ladder experience with me and my friend Dhrakon, and we're both going to be playing Protoss against these two players right down here. It's going to be against Pick and a Lion? I'm assuming that's how it's... yeah, something like that. Anyway, but he's going to go DT and just hold him off. Anyway, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, we're going to continue doing this, and we're just kind of discussing strategy once again. What we're going to do this time, you just... nah, I can't even talk, guys. I don't even know what to say. Anyway, but yeah, we're just going to continue doing our 2v2 ladder. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love playing StarCraft. I'm not very good, like I've said before. I'm not the best at the game, but I do love to play, and I do love just the game in general. So we are going to be going against each other. Going against those two players that time, and hopefully we can win this time. Last game we got just Zergs always are going to win usually in 2v2s because they can easily mass up so many units so fast. Because just you can get like probably 30 lings between the two of you so fast, and it just kind of overwhelms the Protoss units. Anyway, but yeah. He's gonna do a DT kind of not rush, but he's gonna go straight for DTs. Well, I kind of go for the more standard gateway units, and hopefully it'll work out for the best. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I just need to hold him off while he goes in and attacks him. So we do see that our blue player is gonna be going down for that Rax. They're basically gonna wall in right now, and kind of get their ramp secured. I'm going to do the same for our base just to guarantee that there is no early rush, because you know there could be proxies, could be anything, we don't know exactly. We're not scouting out at the exact moment, but I'm kind of just walling, like I said, getting my warp gate up. Those important things for Protoss, and I'm going to get my gas down. I need to get units inside gas, which I still have yet to do, and I was just trying to figure out what he's going to be doing. Is he going to be doing a DT drop, or what exactly he's going to be doing? But we'll see and see how effective it'll be. We do have him. Both of them are going to be upgrading to orbital shortly, and he's actually Red Player's actually doing an early expand, so that's going to help him out a lot to get that additional income, so they can get a lot more units in the late game. But we're going for kind of our earlier game, and once that Cyber Core finishes up, it's just a matter of time. But yep, and my warp gate gonna finish up. There we go. We can start right there, and we do see they're gonna be going for basically a triple barracks for the blue player, and at the same time, red is gonna get down his first engineering bay. Probably put down some sort of barracks soon, I would assume. I wouldn't expect him to have, you know, he probably needs to get some sort of. He's going to go for a planetary. A planetary is going to commence immediately. So he's going to have that expansion up. It's going to be pretty much defended from planetary for the early game. We aren't going to be able to crack that anytime soon, especially if he has SCVs down here to repair it. We can't really do anything against that at the moment. So he's going to be perfectly safe for a long time. He still has an upgrade to a orbital command, so that's going to hurt him in the long run because he needs those mule drops. And we do see that he still has yet to put down a barracks. He's starting to build one right now, and that's gonna start allowing him to produce units off this base. So my wall in is basically done. I'm just gonna start getting out units, starting to put down 4 more gateways, and we do see Dhrakon's gonna have his Dark Shrine on the way, as well as he's probably gonna put down a pylon somewhere around here. Yep, there it goes right there, and this is gonna allow him to get right up on top of there. He just needs to have someone scouting up here, and it's going to allow him to warp in units directly inside their base, which is exactly what he's planning to do. We do see Terran is going to be very good versus us at the moment, because in the early game, Terran is very strong once all their upgrades start kicking in. You know, once they get the combat shields, once they get Marauder Slow, Stim Pack, all the different stuff. But at the moment, I don't know if they're expecting DTs. I don't even think they can spot this pylon at the moment, which is going to be very, very annoying. There's even an additional pylon right up here where... Yeah. Oh, okay. I was wondering, I was like, how do you get down there? Anyway. But we do have our warp gates about finishing up now. I yet to turn them into warp gates, which is, I probably should soon. And there we go. And I'm gonna have Zealot Charge on the way. In case you guys didn't know, I love Zealot Charge. I love Zealots. Zealots are just the backbone to any army, and especially Protoss, and they just do so much damage, and they're just so good, and I love them. But we do have the DT rush going to be commencing. Now the ER is spotted, and he's going to be kind of just microing him around a little bit, waiting for that scan to wear off, and he should be pretty good. And he just needs to break down that wall and commence the DT rush. Now at the same time, he's probably going to have a couple of them that are going to die right now, and he just needs to kind of just be a little careful with this. And he's going to be warping additional DTs right on the top. Now this is going to be very effective. I'm going to follow this up with the Warp Prism drop inside the main, which allows me to warp in units inside his base as well. And I'm just going to be doing Mass Zealot inside his base, which is going to help out a lot with the DTs. And since the DTs are doing most of the damage, I can just run in with Zealots and just be basically the distraction while the DTs go to work. And that's what I was planning on doing. I do have the double forge on the way, which allows me to get double upgrades. And on the back of this, he's just focusing on the micro right now, and he's trying not to get his things to die. He takes that out, they can't get spotted anymore, and goodbye all these units. And they're just getting scanned over and over again, but he can just run around and do whatever he wants. He can even turn these into Archons after a certain point, and even has more DTs on the way. And this is just going to be pretty awesome right now, and it's working out for the best right now. We do have a Zealot, just a random Zealot over here, just be doing what he can. And I do have that Warp Prism on the way. I think, no, it's my Observer. I should have a Warp Prism on the way soon, which should be right. Where is my Warp Prism? Warp Prism! Wait, no, that's not my Warp Prism. Anyway, but yeah, he's going to continue. He's going to try and micro run these around, try not to get them to die. He wants to keep these alive at all costs. I do have that Observer over here, so we don't have to worry about it. He doesn't have to run back and forth. And if I can find my Warp Prism, I know I have it. Apparently I can't. I think I canceled it and ended up making another one, or it died or something. And it's just going to be so good right now. Basically, it's denying mining from the blue player completely. The blue player has not mined for a long time. Red is the only person that's actually mining right now. So here comes my Warp Prism right now. It's going to be on the way, right up there. And this will allow me to have a little more effective. Look at that bloodline just going straight down. However, he's getting detected, so this is just not allowing him to be very effective with these units. But I think they've done the damage already. It's not too important. But I'm going to have my Warp Prism right here, which allows me to basically warp in units immediately. And guess what? Guess what? Here it comes. Here comes the mass warping of 5 Zealots with Zealot Charge. And we're going to deny these mules immediately. They just landed, and that's going to be so effective. But at the same time, I do have Zealot Charge, so that just knocks right through them. I do have +1/+1 on the way. And this is going to be so much more effective right now, and basically it's going to allow me to get have a very strong army on the back of this. And basically I'm just working all of this on one base. Our red player is going to go for siege tanks, which is going to be a very good answer to what we're doing right now. But at the same time, I just think it's too late to even do anything. I'm just going to have more Zealots and then +1/+1, but to finish up. And Zealots are just so good, like I said. But at the same time, we should move out soon with our army that we have right here. And this is a lot of units. We're getting to that point where we can just probably move out at the moment and just do whatever we want. He is adding on additional gateways, but I don't even think it's necessary for me. I'm already warping in their main base. That's fine with me. I'm holding. And he wants to move out with our units that we have in our main base. So we're going to attack on multiple fronts. We're going to attack the main front door. And at the same time, we're also going to attack in right in the main base as well, because we're both going to be warping directly inside the main base, and that means we're going to be basically doing whatever we want. Red player is going to be going for Banshees, which is a surprising change. I'm not sure if that's actually worth it. And we are going to be moving in right now. I actually delayed my moving right now, but his Zealots are going to be going, taking the damage like they're supposed to. And here comes all my units. We're going to be going right in. Basically, we're just going to take out the main force as soon as possible, and gonna have some reinforcements moving in. Zealots are just my favorite unit, honestly. They're so good. They're just so good. There's no reason to get, stalkers to do the damage when it comes to armored, but zealots, they can handle any infantry unit you need, especially when they have zealot charge. So, but yeah, as you can see, we're just gonna be destroying basically everything that they ever hoped and dreamed, and this is going to allow us to be a little more effective when it comes to this, and basically can deny almost anything. They're actually at the point where they don't have anything left. So we're just kind of warping in additional units, kind of doing whatever we want. We have enough zealots, we have enough everything essentially, and we can just do basically anything we want. So we're going to be finishing up the rest of their base right there. All that's left for the blue player is just their main base right here, and his base that he's running over with it right there. Red player is actually trying to remake most of his base, but he just got Archon. My friend actually just got Archons. So that means we're just going to be in a great position. Archons are a tier 3 unit, and that's just going to... Zealot Archon is probably one of the most effective things versus Terran. So it's just, once again, this is going to hurt them a lot more. He's going straight into the next base, but I'm probably going to try to take out the orbital right here. Not the orbital, the planetary. So, like I said, we actually are pretty straightforward. I'm going to land my thing right over there, and it means we have all sorts of stuff. And they should just be leaving the game. This is going to be a win for us, and this is going to be a great win for us. We typically... We did bad in the last game, but this game is going to be a lot better, and we obviously are just being a lot more successful in this game overall. So if they wanted to, they could fly these in the corners. We couldn't do anything, but we could just basically make a void ray or something and start clearing these out. And there we go. And then P.S Let the game, and then we should have the other player leaving shortly, because it's just over. There's not much you can do, and he leaves the game as well. And that's gonna be it, guys. We actually won our second game, so we're actually 1-1 right now in our placement matches. We're not doing too bad, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.